Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Are you so excited? No, I'm just hungry. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Maddie. Long time no talk. Today I have the most special guest in the world. This is Layla. Say hi. Yes. She just woke up and she's so hungry, but she wanted to be in the video today. So we are going to be telling the story of her birth. I've spit up all over my shirt. That pretty much sums up my YouTube career now. My whole pregnancy I was so excited to vlog the birth, and then whenever it came it was not according to plan at all, and they didn't allow video at all, so I didn't get one. Instead, I can tell you guys the story from my point of view. Today Layla is 1 month old, so I've had her basically to myself for like a month, haven't been doing videos with her or anything. Now that I've had my alone time with her, I'm ready to start sharing her life more, and I'm so excited. She just makes so many milestones like every single day. She's growing up so quickly and I can't wait to start posting vlogs. So yes, don't worry, those are coming, okay? I just needed a month with my baby alone. I wanted her to myself. But I'm sure you guys are wondering how she came into this world, and let me tell you, it was amazing, it was incredible. I had one of the hardest pregnancies. I think I had pretty much like the worst type of pregnancy. It was terrible. There will be an entire video about it, but if you guys didn't know, I was diagnosed with this rare condition called HG. Basically that means you have morning sickness throughout the entire pregnancy, but not just morning sickness, all day nausea and extreme vomiting. So it basically just sucked, and the whole time we thought my delivery was gonna be really hard. I'm not that big of a girl. I'm just really small. Like, I'm tall, but I'm just itty bitty, you know? And we just had this feeling she was gonna have a very hard time coming out. We thought we were gonna have to end up getting a C-section, so that's the type of complications I thought I was gonna have. The last month of pregnancy was so long. It was like every day was a whole month for a month. She was due March 25th and she was born March 22nd, and thank God. For 3 weeks before her birth, I was trying to go into labor myself. Once I became like 9 months officially pregnant, I was like, all right, I'm ready to see my baby girl. I do not want her inside of me anymore. I just want to hold her. Anytime I could, I was walking, I was squatting, I was doing lunges, I was doing the dirty. Because I was doing anything I could to get her out, and it was getting to the point that I was like, all right, if she makes it to the 25th, like if she is not out by her due date, I'm getting induced on my due date, and that's it. We are having this baby and we are having it now. So basically March 22nd happens. We stayed up all night before. We had stayed up all night. I don't sleep at night, okay? I'm really bad. And then at 8 o'clock the next morning, I hadn't gone to sleep yet, but I started contracting. And I had like 2 labor scares before this where I actually had contractions that I could time, and they were like for 2 or 3 hours, but then they just went away. And oh boy, that is annoying when you think you're about to have a baby and then you just don't. She literally just woke up before this video, so she's not really trying to do anything but eat. I'm super mom, just holding it with my boob. So 8 a.m. comes around, I start contracting, and I was like, all right, this isn't real. Like, there's no way I'm about to actually have a baby right now. So I think I'm just gonna go to sleep. I was tired, I stayed up all night, and so around like 11 a.m. the contractions got like less to where I could sleep. They weren't as painful as they were in the beginning, so I just fell asleep. I don't even remember, I just fell asleep. So I wake up, I guess around 3 p.m. I had a doctor's appointment that day. Oh my god, I forgot. That morning when I was contracting, I was bleeding too, and that had never happened to me before. So in the back of my mind, I was like, all right, whenever I wake up, I'm gonna have a baby. So, all right. I woke up at 3 p.m. The reason I didn't call the hospital before I fell asleep is because I had an appointment that day. So I was like, I'll just go in and then they'll check me and tell me if I'm going into labor or not. So I get to my appointment and she was like, we tried calling you like 3 or 4 times, and we actually put your appointment till tomorrow, so. And I was standing at the desk like, okay, but I still need to see somebody because I'm bleeding and contracting and I'm almost due, so I think I'm going into labor. They were like, oh, well then go on up to labor and delivery and they'll talk to you there. I have spit up all over my shirt, baby. So we go to labor and delivery. Basically, they check me and they send me home. I was 2 centimeters? No. I was 1 centimeter dilated. I had been 1 centimeter dilated for the whole last month of my pregnancy. So they were like, nah. They also thought the bleeding was from something else, and I kept trying to tell them that it wasn't from anything else but this, but they didn't believe me. So they send me home and I'm like, all right, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna bounce on a yoga ball until I have a baby because I'm not about to let these contractions just go away. No, you were too close. You were so close. Are you gonna cry? Are you gonna cry? So I go home and Tyler's mom goes and gets me a yoga ball and a stopwatch because I was contracting so hard at this point that I couldn't pick up my phone to time them. So I was sporting this look for a good 2 hours. When I was at the hospital before, I was contracting like 7 minutes apart, and they told us not to come back until they were like 5 minutes apart and for a minute each for an hour. Yep, that's what it is, 5-1-1. So we go home, and as soon as we get home, I'm like, all right, I'm timing these 5.5 minutes apart already, so we're gonna have to go back tonight. It's happening. It's happening. It was so real at that point, y'all. When I was sitting on that ball, I was watching TV in so much pain, but I was like, this is real labor. Like, this is what's actually going on right now. It was the most amazing realization ever. Wow. Oh, how I missed technical difficulties. Don't remember what the last thing I said was. My camera just died, but here we go. So we get back to the hospital, they let us in really fast. They're like, okay, we're gonna check you because this could be fake. So they end up checking me. I'm 2 centimeters dilated. Whoop-de-doo. And I was like, all right, I'm not going home because this is real and my contractions are definitely like progressing. So what can we do? And they said, we can let you walk around the hospital for 2 hours, you know, see if anything happens. Or we can give you a shot of morphine and, you know, it'll help the pain and you can like sleep for a little bit. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that because my contractions were way too strong at this point. Walking was really difficult now. At this point, every time I got a contraction, I had to like stop completely. So I was like, all right, just give me the drugs. Girl, you're so funny. You're so funny, baby. It's a camera. Don't start crying now. Don't start crying now, baby. You're doing so good. So she walks out of the room to go get the shot. She was probably gone, I guess, like 20 minutes. And when she came back, I was hooked up on all these machines and I had to go to the bathroom. So I was like, can you unhook me so I can relieve myself? And TMI, but it basically felt like I had to take a really big poop, but I was not about to take a poop because, no, I did. Or, no, I did. Okay, so it basically felt like I had to take a really big poop. So I go to the bathroom and do that. Literally, this was 20 minutes after we got there, mind you. Maybe it was like an hour. I honestly think it was like an hour. She took forever with that medicine. Anyway, I'm in the bathroom and I hear this plop in the toilet, and it wasn't a poop plop, okay, because that's what the doctor thought. Literally, I was like, I feel like my baby just fell out of me. Like, it felt like literally just fell in the toilet. I was like, excuse me, help, like somebody. She comes in and I was like, something just fell out of me, and she was like, I think you just went to the bathroom. And I was like, no, because I'm still peeing and I'm not peeing. So that means my water broke. Oh no. Basically, my water broke, which is amazing because that grants you immediate, what's it called? If you go to the hospital and your water's broke, or you're at the hospital and your water breaks, then you get admitted no matter what, because that means the baby is coming. So that was amazing news. So I'm like going to lay back in the bed, you know, still super pregnant. And she checks me again and I'm 5 centimeters all of a sudden. Like, it just happened like that. I don't know, it just did. Whoa, okay. She was like, all right, let me go get the epidural. And I was like, all right. So she goes to get the epidural, which takes another hour, by the way. Right before she came back, I was telling Tyler, I was like, babe, feels like there's a baby about to come out of me. And this wasn't me like, I think I'm so excited to give birth. No, this was like, I feel your head poking out of me right now and I think you're coming. So the nurse lady comes in like 5 minutes after that and I tell her that and she's like, I could check you, but if you're over 7 centimeters, then we can't give you the epidural. Whoa! So I was like, oh, you right, bring the epidural guy in here first and then we'll do the whole baby thing. It took like 30 minutes to actually get the whole epidural thing set up, and then it takes like another 30 minutes for it to course through your body and actually work. So first of all, the epidural was nothing, you guys. I was so terrified. So many people get so scared they're gonna paralyze themselves forever, but it's actually amazing how easy it is to sit still during contractions when there is a big needle in your back. Didn't feel the needle, didn't feel any of it at all because there was a numbing medicine on my back, so I was like, this is a bet. I don't know why more people don't do this. I guess a lot of people, everyone does that. So they gave me the normal dose, and then they were like, okay, we're gonna up you a little bit because you're pretty tall, you got a lot of body to numb up. And I was like, yep, you right. So she pushes this button, which basically gives me more medicine. She said, okay, it's gonna take like 20 minutes to like completely get you ready to go. I'll be right back. So she leaves for a little bit. This is when I Snapchatted. This is when I thought I was about to start labor, okay? So basically, with your first child, you should be in labor for like 15 hours and then pushing for another at least 1 hour. It's not that easy to just push out a baby for your first time, right? So after you get your epidural, you're usually in labor for like a couple more hours, and then you're pushing for a couple more hours. So I thought this was where it was beginning. I Snapchatted, I was just about to start the vlog. The nurse comes back in, and the epidural had to kind of start hitting by now, so I was kind of fuzzy at this point. So I didn't realize the nurse was in the room, but I was like, get the nurse, like we're having a baby. It was so weird. All of a sudden, my baby's head was like, it was coming out. I really thought I was just gonna push a baby out before the doctor got there or anything. That is how scary it was. So I was like, I need to be checked or something because I'm about to have a kid. So she checked me and she was like, okay, you're 100%. And I was like, 100% what? Like 10 centimeters? And she was like, yeah, you're ready to go. Let me get the doctor. I was not even 30 minutes before that, I got my epidural. I thought I was about to start labor. I thought I was gonna be there for a whole another half a day before I saw my baby. Next thing I know, the doctor comes in and he checks me and he's like, oh, there's the hair. And I was like, the hair? He's like, yep, we're having a baby. So he, again, it takes like an hour or so for a first mom to push out a baby, okay? So he wasn't dressed or like had his assistants in there or anything. He was just coming to see if I was actually ready to start pushing. When he checked me, he saw the hair and had to go into full speed to get ready to go. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen happen, and the whole time I thought the baby was just gonna pop out at any moment. So he's getting all his stuff ready. As he's getting his stuff ready, he's like, don't push yet because her head's right there. Like, she could just come out. We didn't know. And I'm having to like not push through contractions, which is extremely hard. Whenever you're ready to have a baby and you contract, all you want to do is push. It's a really weird feeling, but all I wanted to do was push, and also all I wanted to do was get labor over with and see my baby now that I knew her head was there. I was just so excited. The doctor gets dressed and ready, and bless you. So the doctor gets dressed and ready and he tells me to start pushing. I push like 2 good solid times and then trouble happened. I threw up my entire delivery. So with HG, like I said, you throw up your entire pregnancy until you give birth. So every contraction I had during delivery, I was vomiting. It was great. By the time I was actually ready to push, I was already so exhausted and just worn out. So after 2 solid pushes, on the 3rd one, I lose consciousness for a second. I don't know, I just passed out. Next thing I know is Tyler's in my ear. He's like, Maddie, you gotta push. And I was like, you're right. And he holds my head up because, girl, I was down for the count. So he's holding my head up and I'm holding my legs or whatever. And it only takes 2 more pushes and my baby's there. Holding her for the first, seeing her birth was the most incredible, memorable, amazing experience of my life, and I never wanted to have kids. ever. I had never changed a diaper before I gave birth, never fed a baby. I don't even think I held a baby under 1 year old, and I've only probably held a baby once or twice. After I gave birth to Layla, I was changed. My life took a complete 360. It was immediate. It was incredible. You changed our lives, little girl. She was 7 pounds, 2.5 ounces, and 19 inches. She was born with a full head of hair and absolutely perfect and healthy. Me and Tyler stayed up the next 2 nights and days with her. She was born at 12:50 a.m. We stayed up the entire next days, took a nap the day after, and then stayed up the whole next night because we were literally just so in love. And now it's dark and I have to end the video before it gets darker. That was Layla's birth story. If y'all want to see more of her, I will be starting vlogs this week on this channel. This is going to be my main channel and my vlogging channel. It's going to be my YouTube channel. I'm sick of having 2 channels for no reason. One that I don't even post on ever. But yes, expect more of her very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting you guys. It means the world. All the love on Twitter, Instagram I've been getting these past few weeks has been amazing. We're so excited to continue this journey. You guys are incredible. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment telling me what you want to see me post on this channel. Other than vlogs, what main channel videos do you guys want to see? Other than that, I love you guys so much. Have an awesome night and an awesome week. Don't forget to stay baby loving. Alright.